Hey everybody, it's Drum Jr. Today's video, I wanted to focus on showing the difference between the Apple smartwatches. So this video is good to watch if you're thinking about buying one, in the market of buying one, or you just can't tell the difference between them. If you notice, it's something called a Series 1, a Series 2. What in the hell do that mean? That's what you might be asking, right? So this video is good for you. So instead of sitting here and just showing you the watches, I decided to just do it the most simplest way I can explain the difference and some similarities. So I went and wrote it down on a sheet. So I'm about to jump right into it. Alright guys, now let's look at the sheet. So looking at the sheet, I wrote Series 0, Series 1, and Series 2. You might be like, what the heck? It's 3 series? Yes, it is. It is. Actually, 3 series. Because Series 0 is actually the original smartwatch, the first gen. They decided to name it Series 0 just recently when they released Series 1 and 2 for, I guess, naming conventions. But that's the one, guys, that was made in 2015 through 16. They discontinued in September 2016. This is the model numbers to make if you have that one. So your model number should be A1553 or A1554. Difference is that A1553 is for the smaller one, and the bigger one, which is the 42 millimeter band, is the 54 at the end. So that's that one. And then the Series 1, basically the Series 1 is a revamped version of the original smartwatch, guys. It's just the same dang one, just some things are a little bit different. That one's made from obviously 2016 to current. The model number on that one is A1802 or A1803. Okay, guys, as I have right here. And the Series 2, that's the one that is basically completely new. It's completely different from the original one and obviously the revamped version of the original one. That model number is A1757 or A1758, and also A1816 and A1817. Have listed right there, guys. So I'm gonna start talking about first the similarities between all 3 models. Basically, they all have Wi-Fi, they all have Bluetooth, they all have heart rate sensor, they all have an accelerometer, gyroscope, ambient lighting sensor, and they all get the same battery life. They all do. And they all low-key look the same. So, what's different? Well, when you get a little farther in and start looking at specs, you start knowing there's a little bit difference. Like I said, the Series 1 is a revamped version of the Series 0. So it's not much different there. So they share the same kind of build. So they're both Series 0 and Series 1 is both splash proof. Okay, guys. Let me zoom in a little. They both splash proof and they both have the same brightness on their Retina display with Force Touch, which is 450 nits. I might be pronouncing it wrong. The difference with the Series 2 is swim proof up to 150 feet, or is it 50 meters? And it's twice as bright. It's 100 nits. But this is the funny part. With these two, the Series 0 and Series 1, I've never had a problem with the brightness not being bright enough. So, is that really worth extra $100? Okay, and then we get a little farther down. This is where you start seeing the differences and the similarities. For example, remember guys, right here, this is Series 0, the original watch. The original watch have a single core processor. The revamped version, which is the Series 1, has a dual core processor. The processors are built on the same architecture. If you notice, it's S1. Same architecture, but it's just a dual core, guys. That's the only difference between the Series 0 and the Series 1, which basically the original and the revamp. So this one starts at $299. This one you can get used, or you can still find new, because some people, some companies are still clearing out their old stock because it's discontinued. And you can get this as a real discount price. So you see, the only difference is the processors between these two. I mean, I don't think a processor being a little bit quicker will justify buying an expensive ass watch when you can get the same thing cheaper. I mean, you won't notice the difference in speed unless you have the two next to each other. But even if it won't make a difference, they all run the latest iOS for the watches. So, okay. Now let me get into the difference with the Series 2. This one has built-in GPS. The other watches don't. Series 2 have the advantage of built-in Bluetooth and swim-proof and the brighter screen. Those legitly are the only advantages Series 2 have over Series 1. Okay, guys? Because Series 1 and Series 2 have the same processor. The advantages that Series 1 have over Series 0 is just the processor. You got a single core, and you have a dual core over here. So that's it, guys. That's basically to sum up the differences between them. I had to do this video because I didn't see a video like this, and I was confused myself. Alright, so if you like what you've seen, please rate with a thumbs up and subscribe. Videos and new uploads every week, guys. Thank you for watching, and like I say at the end of every video, it was a pleasure. Drum Jr. out.